process. I got my cohort, he's right here with me. You notice his hair's blowing around because somebody's standing right in front of the heater. I can't say as I blame him on that one. So this is one of my tanks that I use to fill up the RTV. So I normally keep a couple of 5-gallon containers for diesel, and then what I'll do is I'll fill this one up with about 12 gallons. But before I unload it, this was right down to less than a quarter of a tank. So before I unload it, I just basically siphon it, and then that's going down into the tank right now, which is probably hard to see. Matter of fact, it's hard to see with the naked eye. So I end up going with the fuel gauge on here, which is actually remarkably accurate. And then once that gets full, then this tank will be lightened up by about 4 gallons, maybe 5 gallons. It'll be easier to move. And then this will be my backup, and I'll use that once these 2 tanks are exhausted, because it's easier to take and drain it down from this into one of those cans. So, and I think I put 12 gallons into it this time. This tank here says, you gotta get off my lap there, buddy. Come on, up over there. This tank, I think, says 15. Well, it says 18. 18's absolutely wrong. It will do 15, but if you do 15, that's actually more. I did the math on this tank, and what this will take with a little air gap in there is about 12. So, I don't know who marks these things for Northern Tool, but they should probably try math. A little ways left to go. The boss is managing the heater for us. Good job, man. All right. That's about full. That off from there. And let's see here. You can probably see how this is. See the fuel that's pouring out of that line? So I'll just basically bend this. Slow it down to nothing, hopefully. And then let that drain back down into the tank. Normally I got 4 hands available. And then I've got a screw that goes back at the end of this line. And then that's it. This machine is full. So before anybody asks, no, we don't keep those fuel cans in the truck all the time. My wife's a barefoot hoof trimmer, and she keeps all her stuff in here. This is where we keep it. So you can see that tank. It's considerably lighter than it was before because I've taken out most of the fuel weight, but that will sit up there until I need some more fuel. And then I will tap from that first, and then go into the metal gas cabinet. That's where I've got the regular gas. I actually probably need to get another one of these just so I can get stuff out of that tank easier. But it's just as easy for me to siphon it out because, I don't know, it just hasn't been a real issue. And I've got the kerosene that's sitting here, precariously balanced, of course, on top of the other diesel can. So then I'll get to the 2 diesel cans here, pretty much last in the pile. And that kerosene gets used up pretty quick, so that won't stay there for very long. That'll go in the heater that we've got in the garage. But that's how we deal with our fuel. And I got a little teeny tiny bit of fuel in the bike too.